Welcome back, everybody, to This Is My Bourbon Podcast. I'm your host, Perry, and with me, the little prince himself, it's Eric the Whiskey Mutant.
I'm the cat's meow, baby.
Aren't you just?
I don't do anything bad.
You never have and you never will.
I definitely never done anything so bad that you deleted it and had to start the whole episode over.
Okay, so...
Definitely never done that.
I had to... I won't talk about it on the main actual episode, but I had to, with my dad reflexes, stop the recording and restart it. But Patreon is getting the unedited audio version of what Eric did. It was bonkers, man.
I didn't know it would be that bad.
It was just something else. But we're here.
We're here, baby.
It's good to see you. If you want that, you can head over to patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast and support the show for as little as $1 a month. But that audio is available just like it is every week, uncut and unedited at the $5 a month tier, along with all the bonus episodes and bonus content that we do for Patreon.
It's the best.
All the time. It's a lot of fun. We do the pregame chats that comes out before every episode. We do a bonus episode every week, too, that comes out on Monday. We did 2 weeks in a row of Pop Chicka Wow Wow.
Pop Chicka Wow Wow.
We got sent some bottles by our dear friend Joseph Brazo.
Yes, we did.
Out in Washington. And we opened them. Well, we drank them.
We drank them. We enjoyed them. We got intimate with them.
That is true.
That's what we do.
Okay, so we'll talk about the meetup and everything here in just a moment. We have not made this announcement just yet, but I figured now is as good a time as any. We are going to be taking the month of June off. From the main feed of the podcast. This is the first time that we have ever taken a full break from a full month's break from doing the podcast ever in the history of the show after 6.5 years. But we are still keeping up the Patreon content throughout the month of June. That does include the bonus episodes and technically like pregame chats. Yep. But it's going to be kind of like bonus episodes where Eric and I are just kind of, shooting the breeze, having a good time, having some drinks, talking with each other about what's been going on. But we're going to bank all that up throughout the month of June or prior to the month of June.
So from now until then, we're going to scream in your face, bourbon content, all up in the business.
Yeah, it's just June is extremely busy for the both of us. I'm going to be traveling quite a bit, and I didn't want to have to put the burden of trying to coordinate everything on Eric, and us both trying. You're going to be gone some too in June, I think, right?
July.
No. Oh, okay. Well, should we take July off as well?
Nah. I'm only gone for like a week and a half, so we know how to do a week and a half's worth of stuff.
Yeah, I can figure that out myself.
But it's a good time to reset.
Yeah, exactly. So just let you know, things will still be happening on the Patreon. We will be back in July. I mean, who's to say too? If we have some time, we might drop an episode too in July or June, excuse me.
Yeah.
If we feel like it. But the plan right now is just for us to, for our own mental health,
a reset
to take the month of June off. But Patreon is still getting content throughout that time. However, our kind of last hurrah before June does indeed happen is the live show and the meetup weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Which is going to be Memorial Day weekend at the end of this month. It is just a few short weeks away.
Oh, my God.
Which is crazy. We still have a couple of things that we're getting together, but we are very, very close to basically just being ready to have you guys here in Lexington, Kentucky. Just come see us. We can't wait for it.
Badass.
Yeah, the ticket link is in the description below.
You can't even hardly go to a bar and get a couple of pours for $35. And you're going to get the taste stuff from RD1, Dark Arts Whiskey House, Bardstown Bourbon Company, and United Spirits.
Pursuit United.
Pursuit United. Why do I always say United? They are United.
They are.
Anyway, you know who they are. And you can meet one of their main people, Mr. Kenneth Coleman. He's going to be there.
Yeah, he's going to be our co-host for the event.
We got snacks. We got a custom pairing that we're going to do that you will not.
Oh my gosh!
110%.
Oh my gosh!
Say you will not be able to get this dessert to pair anywhere else.
Having seen the details on it,
oh my
and all the work that Eric has put into making this snack happen. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
it's gonna be amazing.
We're gonna have some food, some finger foods going on. I just was talking to one of the a local chef that has some of the best wings in Lexington. He's going to be putting together a order for us. Then we're also going to have a few little snacks and stuff there. So you're going to get some food. You're going to get to be part of the recordings. You're going to get to sample and talk to brands. $35, Lexington, Kentucky. And you know what? After the show, you can go do whatever you want to. There's even going to be hangout time.
That's true.
Because we got the whole venue for several hours, and it's not like we're going to sit there and make you do stuff the whole time. You can literally hang out with your friends for a while, or you can walk downtown Lexington. It's Saturday night.
Yeah.
Perfect time. Let's party.
Oh, we're going to party for sure. Tickets are below. At this point, our 21C hotel deal is no longer available. However, there are plenty of great hotels that are around the city of Lexington that are a hop, skip, and a jump away from Base 110 where the event is being held. Yeah. Ubers and Lyfts are always very cheap.
We have those in Kentucky.
Lexington. Yes, they are extremely cheap too. I mean, even from my house to downtown Lexington, which is... cents. It's not it's not that cheap, but it's usually, for a couple miles, it's like $10.
It's nothing.
It's very, very cheap.
Or just don't sleep. Just stay up all night.
Sure. Why not? Yeah. Just until, go to Stagger Inn and until they kick you out.
Saddle
that
Ridge.
Is a real bar in what do you say?
Saddle Ridge. What?
Nothing. The name always makes me laugh.
Oh, that's fine.
We can take you to Bell's Cocktail House, and I can show you where I saw 3 drunk guys get in a fight on on Christmas Eve.
I would love to
Christmas Eve. That's when it was.
I would love to just be like, "Where's Perry?" I just start walking around, and I just see you just telling this story.
Oh, sorry, my belly was showing. This shirt. Okay, sorry. This shirt it looks like it's missing a button towards the bottom, and it's just not.
I mean, there's one right there.
I know, but
that's the extra.
Yeah,
so it's not missing anything.
Okay, dude, Mr. Semantics,
dude.
Sorry, that did sound very condescending,
dude,
didn't it?
Brah,
brother. Anyway, tickets available below. There are still a few VIP tickets left. If you would like to come hang out with us. The only thing we haven't mentioned about VIP, by the way. We have glasses available for the very first time since 2021.
Those are the cutest little glasses I've ever seen in my life.
These are Glencairn brand.
Glencairn brand. These are like mini Canadians. What did I say? Glencairn. These are like mini Canadian glasses.
Yeah.
VIP gets one of them. We'll have some of these for sale at the live show, and we'll also put back a little bit. So if you can't make it, maybe you want to buy some on Patreon or the Discord, or we'll put some out on the Facebook group or something. But yeah, these are awesome.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing our review out of them today.
We're going to test them out.
So
what if they're like, they make everything just like the best thing you've ever seen? We've literally been doing this the wrong way the whole time. Let's do something.
Let's do something. We normally kick off episodes with either Sips and Snacks or Flying Blind. This week we are doing Flying Blind. This was sent to us by our friend Joseph Brazo, which we talked about him earlier.
We did.
Because he helped us out with Pop Chicka Wow Wow over on Patreon. He sent us both a Flying Blind.
I'm assuming that we can peel back this piece of paper and it shows us what
because we currently don't know what this is.
Should we wait until we know for sure? or do we just assume that it's what's in the
it's either we do this.
Like he's the person that would reuse a label. Would Joseph reuse a label? Reuse a sample bottle?
No. I don't know.
I don't think
it's either we do this or you get blinded with simple syrup because I'm kind of out of options.
I have an option.
Okay.
So
do you want to do that?
Should we wait and make sure that
Let's wait and make sure. Sorry.
Joseph, we'll come back to you later. I am going to actually lead into, and you don't know about this one, but what I've been drinking this week. This is something that I had that I was really impressed with. And I didn't really share it anywhere. I just kind of had a couple little nips. So I'm going to blind you on it, and then we'll lead into what have you been drinking.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Let's
Which
do it.
glass you want?
They're all clean.
Okay.
So doesn't matter.
All right.
Do I need to turn away? Okay. I have been instructed and I shall follow because I am a good boy.
I'm not.
I know.
I'm a bad boy.
That sounded like you almost dropped something.
I did almost. I put way too much in my glass. So gave you some more.
That, by definition, for anybody who is unfamiliar with the show or needs a refresher, is the Perry pour. It is an accidental overpour of any, typically bourbon, but any spirit.
How do you do this better when you're even turned away from me than I do when I'm just doing it?
It's just
normal?
good, Mike. Look, man.
So. All right, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
All right, I got this past weekend and was so impressed with it, and I have not really shared that with you. I didn't put it in Discord. I didn't put it on social media or anything like that.
It's all for content, baby.
Well, part of me wanted to blind you on it, but I didn't know in what fashion I could. So here we go.
Well, it's like we have a whole bit
I know,
baked
but
into
we had this stuff too, and I didn't think about that.
Well, okay. I
don't think about stuff.
That's going in the reel.
Yeah.
I almost blinded you with this, too.
We're going to do that on Patreon.
Yeah, this is going in Patreon. This is a Calumet small batch 15 and 8-year-old 86 proof that I'm very excited to open up. It's going to go on the bar for the derby party that Lucy and I are going to tomorrow.
All right. Cheers.
Did we cheers already?
Probably.
I don't know. Whatever. O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Is that a national chain?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, man, I love the nose on this.
It smells really oaky.
It smells oaky. What else you getting?
Chicka cherry cola.
Very cherry. Yeah, it is kind of cherry cola.
Yeah.
Chicka cherry cola. Ooh, I want you.
Thank you. Need you. You know, underrated band. I think they are genuinely a good band from the 90s. That song goes way harder than it needs to, I feel like.
That's the only two songs I know.
That's the only two songs that you need to know, I think.
Perfect.
Okay, so maybe they're appropriately rated.
Underrated band. I only know two songs. That's all you need to know?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
They just play that
I've come around to
they play those two songs for 3 hours straight.
Okay, before I take a sip, I did notice there was like a floral note on the nose too that was really prominent. There's a lot of like honey and bacon spices on there as well.
All right.
Really nice nose overall.
Good, right?
This is a very good bourbon.
Yeah. I was
This is
even
really,
shocked.
really good. There's something about this that feels like it's... Sorry, I'm processing a lot right now because it's very complex, but it is also very accessible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this like 110-ish proof?
Close.
But in that range?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's any older than like 6 or 8 years old.
Okay.
Either. This is very nice.
It's very good.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
Like $35-ish dollars.
I wish.
Oh, is it like 60?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea what this is.
You've already made guesses on the proof and the age. What kind of mash bill you think this is?
High rye?
Mm.
Is it a wheater?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
That's crazy because it's pretty spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely do not know what this is.
So, what have I been drinking?
The perfect segue.
The perfect segue. This past weekend, my son had a baseball tournament in Danville.
I know what this is.
What?
It's the Cal Ripken Makers release.
No.
Oh, man.
There's a Cal Ripken maker?
We talked about this.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't.
Dang
at that
it.
Tournament.
I was so excited.
No, this was made in Danville, Kentucky.
Oh, it's a wilderness trail.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, my hands and feet got tingly for nothing.
I mean, I see you were so excited. I feel bad now.
Swing.
I feel horrible. I don't have what you wanted.
This is still good.
Still what?
I don't know. What did I say?
This is still good.
No.
No, I went by the gift shop at Wilderness Trail.
It is very good.
They had some of their distillery only picks, and this is a weeded pick. You nailed the proof, bro. I was just trying to say, yeah, it's around.
Is it 110?
It's 110.8.
Dang.
And this is a 4-year, 8-month-old weeded bourbon.
It really does drink older than 4 years old.
That was my thing. This drinks way. I can't even tell because of our monitor if it's even like focused.
Okay, so have we talked about our monitor at all?
Probably
Does anybody care? I'm not going to talk about it.
But swung in Wilderness Trail, did a little sampling, and decided to buy this weeded single barrel, and it was $65.
Okay,
it's not bad.
No,
I love.
It's a little expensive.
That's how they've always been priced, though.
No, I know it's still a little expensive.
Their weeded single barrels are some of my favorite, and they're hit and miss, like from stores and stuff. But
yeah, for sure.
Some of my probably top 5 bottles sitting over there on my shelf are weeded Wilderness Trail single barrels. I mean, we got the Derby pick, we've got the Animal Shelter pick there. We got this one, they're just so good. The other thing that I had, I can't talk about. I'm just going to say I had it straight from a barrel. And I also got to sample something that's not released yet. The best so far. You know what it is. You know who you are. Here, let me see.
Yay!
We won't talk about it. Can't show you this little bottle. I mean,
I'm excited.
By far,
better than the one that you thought was.
No, this is the actual one. He took what I said about the other one, and he was like, okay, let's amp it up. Yeah, this is the one. I would buy a case of this if I can. I'm not joking. It's absolutely delicious. And so that's what I've been drinking this week. Wish I could tell you more. But
you can't.
I can't, but I'll tell you when I can. Perry's reaction.
If ever there were such a thing as a snickerdoodle
Bro.
bacon cookie, that's what this nose is.
I'll tell you what I think it tastes like.
Well, I haven't even gotten to the
I
taste.
know,
I'm just
that's what
smelling it.
I know. I'm just saying.
It's tobacco-y, too. It's really, really tobacco-y.
I just poured a little. Bro, right?
This has some of in it, right?
I don't know. He didn't tell me what's in it.
But like,
All I'm saying is this was the quote. You don't have to,
but it tastes like it does.
yeah.
I mean, it's peanut buttery. It is so peanut buttery. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this particular thing went in from what I said about the last one, the one before this, and said, let's make it a little bit more snacky and desserty.
Yeah.
This to me tastes like bread pudding.
Yeah, 100%.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like because and it's so funny because the experience of drinking this honestly feels like I have been smoking a cigar because it is going up into my nostrils.
Dude, like, well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't smoke cigars a lot. I understand what you're saying.
But you smoke cigarettes every now and then.
Every now and then. It's not like I'm smoking a pack a day or anything like that. But no, like
yeah, you gotten grayer in your beard.
I have strictly stuck to meetup only.
And vacation.
Once. One cigarette on vacation.
Did we ever talk about that when you FaceTimed me and you had taken the trash out from whatever condo you all were staying in?
Like, I got a cigarette.
You didn't have a shirt on and you FaceTimed me and you bummed a cigarette off of some random lady.
Yeah.
And you FaceTimed me. You were hunched down outside with your phone in your hand. I got full boob.
But vacation, baby. I can do whatever I want on vacation.
That's fair. It was a funny sight. That's all I'll say.
Either way, this is delicious.
It's so good, man.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
What you been drinking?
Okay, so my nephew was born this week.
Yes.
I officially became an uncle. The uncle-nephew bond has grown stronger in the world, which, if you know, you know.
He did it.
Joke's on you!
He finally did it. He did the thing he hates the most.
I did. You live long enough to see whatever.
You're the villain now.
I am. Said to myself, well, so Dana and Lindsay were expecting, well, their due date was the 25th.
Yep.
And Mason did not show up. Mason is...
He's shy. He's a little shy.
He's a little shy.
Yeah.
He did not show up on the 25th. He finally made his appearance on the 30th at 1:03 a.m.
Nice.
At 9 pounds and 7 ounces, 22 inches long.
Damn.
Big boy.
Big boy.
And Lindsay went through a very long, over 24-hour labor. At one point, his head was facing her back. And so her contractions were very intense. I mean, to the point where she was screaming. And I mean, they upped her Pitocin about as high as it could go. And it was just wearing off and wearing off and wearing off. And they were like, You just got to have this baby.
Just have it. Come on out, kid.
We got to have him, right?
Come on, kid.
And so I stayed up about as long as I could on Monday night, and midnight rolled around, and I was like, I've got to get to bed. You know, I was editing last week's episode, and I pulled I pulled C918 bottle.
That's my favorite Logitech Barrel Proof.
It's mine too. It's mine too. I pulled it and I said, "This is going to be my first pour after he's born, in celebration."
You gotta save a sample for him when he gets old enough.
Oh, I'm going to.
You're gonna have a couple more bottles.
Actually going to save a bottle.
You got a couple coming. I've seen the messages.
Yeah, I'm actually going to save. I might actually have to up. You know what? I'm going to up so that I have. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I need a text.
I got one bottle. I'm keeping it. Okay. I don't care about your nephew. It's mine. I ain't giving it to him.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to crack it with him.
Yeah,
is what I mean.
Of course.
But anyway, I put it aside and I said, because I had this feeling like, you know, he was going to be born before I went to bed, and it got to be so late, and I had been in front of my computer for like 16 hours at that point. I was like, I just can't do this anymore. Like, I'm tired. And it was 1:34 in the morning, and I was just kind of talking with Lucy. I was like, you know, it's probably going to be tomorrow morning before he's born at this point.
You got a text message right there.
I rolled over to plug my phone in, and our family group me chat got a notification. Dane said, "Everybody's doing fine. Mason's here."
That's it.
And that was it. And so I was, and you know, I was locked in. I was ready to go to bed at that point. But I stayed up for a little bit longer, just to wait for a picture to see what he looked like. It wasn't until the next morning before I saw what the kid actually looked like. But
that's Dane.
But yeah,
little Daney boy,
little Dane. But yeah, I'm an uncle, and
congratulations.
Thank you. You know, it's crazy.
Can't wait till he kicks you in the balls.
I guarantee you he will.
Throws a ball. He may throw a ball before he kicks you in the ball.
Yeah, either way, both will happen.
Either way, you're going to go down.
Somebody's
going to film
hard.
it, and it's going to be amazing.
Oh yeah, it'll go viral. Yeah, one way or another. Regardless, though, C918
amazing.
Was my celebratory pour.
Love it. Love it.
When he was born. We got a pour that we are going to review this week.
I'm excited about this, man. And we're going to
Which is strange for you to say, considering it's a finished whiskey.
Listen, I know I got tired of it for a while, but we kind of took a break from it.
We did, which I think was best for your mental health.
Yes, I was losing my mind if somebody made us drink another finished whiskey. But I'm ready again.
Yeah, this is the newest edition of the Cask Finish series from Barrell Bourbon. It is the Mizunara finished bourbon.
Look at that. Beautiful bottle, as always. I love how it's the same bottle. Has Barrell ever done a different style bottle?
No, they have not.
I love that.
However, it does look like they're going to be doing a slightly different label based on the TTB label that I saw for Barrel Batch 36 on my live stream last night, which, by the way, if you want to see me stream every week at 7 o'clock Eastern on youtube.com/This Is My Bourbon Podcast or twitch.tv/MyBourbonGamer, where I go through the news of the week and typically do some fun, like, flights.
Is there a link
cocktails
right here?
Or whatever? Oh, yeah, there's links all over the place.
Right there.
On the screen, in the description. It's there.
It's there.
Check it out. Please. Come hang out. It's a great time. I think a lot of people don't know that I stream. every week because the podcast and like the YouTube thing is very different from the podcast. It doesn't normally like line up. The viewership doesn't normally line up, even though the YouTube videos do. Like there's a video component to the YouTube or to the podcast, right? Like we do a video version of the podcast.
Yeah, if you're listening and you go to YouTube right now, you're going to see our faces.
Yeah,
we'll be there.
Yeah, if
you can stop it right now.
If you have no idea what we look like, which is crazy considering we've been doing this for 6.5 years. Well, he doesn't always look like that.
No, that was just for fun.
Sometimes he looks like this. Okay. Well, thanks.
Was I supposed to do something?
That was kind of the point, but don't do anything anymore. Anyway, check out the streams. It's a fun time. But yeah, we're reviewing this cask finish series Mizunara Barrell Bourbon. 116.42 proof. There's a bunch of different bourbons that are in here.
Say it.
6, 7, and 9-year-old Indiana, 8-year-old Kentucky, 8 and 14-year-old Tennessee. A derived mash bill of 76% corn, 20% rye, and 4% malted barley. Also, this is coming from our friends over at, and this was sent to us, by the way. I meant to say that.
They're always so nice to us. It's crazy.
They really are.
After all the stuff I do, and they still send us stuff. They're saints.
Which I think that means that they send it more to me than they send it to you. You still get the fruits of my labor. Anyway, this is also available for $90 suggested retail price. But Barrell Craft Spirits first non-cask strength bourbon, Barrel Foundation, which we reviewed too, right? And definitely loved. Was awarded a double gold medal at the 2024 San Francisco World Spirits Competition. $55 for that.
Congratulations.
As well. Great bottle.
Yeah.
Really, really love. So we're going to be giving this guy a review. We're going to be tasting it out of our new little, what are these actually called?
I think they're mini Canadians. Hopefully nobody cancels me for saying that.
They're called little people now. Eric.
Little?
Oh, gosh.
Little.
See, that's a Perry pour.
But it's probably not, because I guarantee if you put it in that.
But it's an accident.
Accident.
Oh, come on.
Just like
Let
me.
me look.
Just like me.
Like both of my children.
Accidents. Burns
Dram?
Burns Dram. That's the official name of these glasses, the Burns Dram.
Which again you can get if you are coming to the VIP portion of the meetup weekend, or you can buy if you are attending the live show.
All right.
Let's see how this goes, man. It's got our logo on it.
Oh, that was the cutest little.
That was dainty. Aw. It probably didn't even show up on the mic. Here, just no.
What?
Sorry, I should have given better instructions. Clink it in front of my microphone. No.
Your? What?
Clink your glass against my glass in front of my microphone. There we go.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yes, that is what I wanted you to do. It takes a village.
Okay, that's different. And I'm not gonna lie. Barry had to stand up. The nosing on with this glass is legit. Like you get
right in there, man.
That smells good.
You get a lot of the oak with this glass.
It smells like...
This reminds me too, and I'm not going to recreate that experience because I have things I need to do today. Of the first bourbon night that I had with Chad and Sarah, where they introduced me to the Norland glass. Chad and Sarah of It's Bourbon Night, which if you're watching this and you don't know who It's Bourbon Night are, I'm very surprised by that. Go watch them on YouTube.
Way more views than them.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Keep telling yourself that.
Thought we did.
They introduced me to the Norland glass that night, and I was about 175 pounds back then, and I was also not quite as an experienced bourbon drinker as I am now.
What did you do?
I wanted to truly understand the difference between drinking bourbon out of a Norland glass and a rocks glass.
So you just hadn't kept going back and forth.
I hadn't been introduced to the Glencairn then. I was basically drinking 2 ounces of every pour out of both a Norland and a rocks glass. I was so drunk. It was real bad. They didn't see me, I don't think, that bad. They had left by that point, but
they dropped you off and got out.
No, they showed up to the house where it was happening.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it crazy of me to say this smells like cucumber?
No, it is very like refreshing, kind of cucumber watery, a little minty too.
Cucumber mint.
Yeah.
This is a spa pour.
It is.
This is a spa pour.
Yeah.
Dang, yeah. Cucumbers and mint.
Okay,
man.
but just for posterity's sake, I do want to see what the comparison is in a Glencairn. Okay, that's quite a bit different, actually.
It smells the same to me.
Really?
Yeah. I just have to dig a little deeper with the Glencairn because it's obviously a longer glass.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
But when it finally hits everything, it's definitely cucumber water.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The Burns is a little more immediate.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Glencairn, you just gotta kind of like take it in and think about it. Like this gives you like an instant note almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cucumber. I like that.
Maybe that's the this is the glass of the future.
Maybe. All
right.
You gotta do it over here.
No.
Okay. Cheers.
That's refreshing.
Yeah, it's very soothing. This will definitely go down in my book of relaxing pours. There's nothing that really punches me in the taste buds.
I think the oak is quite prominent.
I don't get a lot of oak.
Really?
I get just soothing. I get like mint, almost like not peppermint, but what's the
spearmint?
Spearmint. I get a lot of spearmint. I get more of that kind of green cucumbery. I feel like it may have a little bit of like rhubarb. Yeah, it's just chill.
Yeah,
it's a very chill pour.
It is very round. It does lend itself towards being a darker flavor profile in general. I do think too that when you consider the Barrell Craft Spirits like flavor profile, which I think at this point we can talk about as being an actual thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because Barrell has been around for long enough.
Well, a lot of these things use that same 3 whiskeys. You know what I mean?
A lot of the what do you mean? Like a lot of the Barrell releases?
Yeah, it's a lot of Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and I
Yeah.
think they blend them probably kind of similar, and then they finish them to make them what they want.
Yeah. And I think that this definitely kind of hits that nail on the head that it is a barrel bourbon product, but the Mizunara aspect of it seems to mellow a lot of this out. I think what's really interesting about this too is that I'm not really identifying a lot of the Kentucky or a lot of the Tennessee or the Indiana. It's just a very cohesive product. And to me, like, that is where barrel typically is its best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When it is better than the sum of its parts.
Yeah.
You know, and there are particular releases where the Tennessee shows through and it gets really dickily.
Yeah.
That sounded odd, but
I loved Little Dickily.
you know what I mean, though.
I know. Little Dicky.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah. Anyway, this is just not one of those products, and I think it's all the better for it. It's just very, very solid, and I truly don't think that it reads either like one of the more overtly finished bourbons in their lineup or one of the more overtly finished bourbons on the market in general. You know, it just is if you are looking for what you might consider to be a smooth bourbon, this is kind of it.
I want to I want the word smooth to go away, and I want to hear relaxing.
Sure.
If you want a relaxing pour. Yeah, this is not like something you're going to get to be like, hit me in the face, do this, do that. This is just relaxing. And I think that I'm assuming the cast finishing process of this is what made it seem like that.
Yeah.
And this is cucumber water, man. This is just spa day. This is your spa day pour.
Going back to the Glencairn with it, it's a little bit spicier. I think it does breathe a little bit more life into it, just in terms of like it being a vibrant expression of a bourbon. Are you getting that?
Yeah,
too?
It's a little spicier, I think. I don't know. I don't understand science to the point where I understand what's happening when you switch glasses. I think it's good in both glasses.
I do too.
I get all the same stuff. I think it just hits you in different ways.
Yeah,
with
for
different
sure.
ones. I think the new glass that we have kind of hits you more up front. Like you get the immediate smell, you get the immediate taste. Glencairn is, once again, it's kind of a slow burn. Like you kind of like get to like relax and sink into it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Either way, though, I
like this.
I really, really enjoy this.
I like it.
Yeah. $90. I mean, the oldest bourbon in this is
14
years old. But again, the youngest is 6.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a good balance between it. I don't really think that there's too much to hate about this. I think it's very well crafted.
Yeah, I mean, I think
in and of itself.
I think any finished limited release is going to be a little bit more expensive than
definitely
the other releases.
Definitely.
I would probably like to see this at like 75 or something like that.
I think that's pretty consistent with any Barrell Craft Spirits.
Yeah, you know what you're. I think
general.
if you buy Barrell and you try Barrell, you know what the price is. So I mean, it depends on what you want to pay for it. So.
Well, we have a review system of nose, palate, finish, and price on the podcast. Each category is... Sorry, I forgot what I was saying.
Dramatic pause.
Whoop. Pregnant pause. Each category is out of 5. Final score is, I am. And it's yours.
I hope it is. Jesus Christ. It better be.
Each category is out of 5. Final score is out of 20. Eric, what are you giving the nose on the Barrell Craft Spirits Mizunara finished bourbon?
That sounded funny. Just hit puberty.
Congratulations.
This nose is so cool. Like
It
like
is.
legit.
It's very
cool.
different.
It's different. I give this nose a 4 because I could smell this and just be satisfied.
Yeah.
I think this is great. I love the nose. It's 4.
Yeah.
4 on the nose.
I think I'm on board with that. It's not anything that I'm like truly going, oh, this is bourbon identifiable, but I don't know if that's really a detraction for me.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is nice.
It is nice. It's real nice.
Yeah. I was kind of teetering between a 3.5 and a 4. I think I am actually going to give it a 3.5. I would like to see it be a little bit more bourbon forward, but if I'm being uber critical about it, so 3.5.
What about lift critical?
Well, I haven't gotten that far.
Okay. Palate, I'm gonna go with a 3 on the palate. This is I don't have anything negative to say, but also it doesn't like I said earlier, it doesn't like blow me away. It doesn't like explode my taste buds or anything like that. But it is soothing. It is refreshing. It is approachable to somebody. It's not gonna, be too spicy or too. It's just neutral.
Yeah,
a 3.
I am going to give it a 3 as well. There's not really an explosion of flavor in the way that I would like for there to be, and it really does feel like there is an inconsistency between the nose and the palate as well. Unfortunately, but it's not bad by any means. I am definitely excited about revisiting this in the future.
Yeah.
I know this is kind of a old hat take, but I am curious what this will do in a cocktail as well.
Oh, imagine putting a cucumber in this.
Actually, kind of am interested in seeing what a cucumber cocktail would be like.
A cucumber, some kind of cucumber cocktail.
Yeah. So. I think the finish is the weakest point of this.
Kind of neutral on it.
Yeah, 2.5 for me.
I was going to go 3.
It's not that there is anything that is bad about it, but there's also not anything that
it doesn't. It's not off-putting.
No, absolutely not. It's just everything is there, but it doesn't really go anywhere else.
If you like
for me
to go to the spa a lot, this is your pour right here.
Yeah,
I like spas during the vacation times, random times.
Right.
It's just
I'm not a spa guy personally.
It's just a soothing pour. So yeah, it's not going to be spicy. It's not going to be blowing your balls off. It's going to be just soothing. And a lot of times I don't go for the soothing pour when I want.
Well, sure, yeah, I don't normally either, but I don't know. Maybe there is room for me as okay, yeah, maybe. But I was thinking, like, as somebody, see, that makes me uncomfortable.
Little rock back there, a little rock. Imagine a little.
I don't know.
Rock right
what's funny is you started doing that, and I started getting like really tight and tense in my neck, like it was doing the opposite of what it was supposed to.
Because you're nervous. Just relax, baby.
Okay, well, it's not helping me. Anyway, I was what I was about to say is that maybe I don't need to immediately go for like the most bombastic bourbon in my collection, and that I need to really have like something that's more soothing.
Yeah,
to relax me. So, yeah, I mean, maybe that's a consideration for the future. But in the meantime, 2.5 on the finish. Again, price at $90 a bottle. It's still in this economy. It can be quite a bit, but things are shifting, I guess. It's progressive. Things are progressively changing, especially when you consider what finished bourbons are going for these days. $90 really is not that bad. I'm between a 3.5 and a 4. What do you think?
I was going to go 3.
I'll go 3.5 then.
My 3 is usually, I know if you take 5 and you divide it in half, it's a 2.5. But 3 is usually my right down the middle.
Yeah.
Barrell is still sticking to their guns, and they didn't overprice it. And, that's what, like I said, that's what Barrell has done the whole time. I can't be mad at them for doing what they've done the whole time. This is good. I would like to see the price be like $75. That's only like what, $15 off? 90?
Yeah, 15.
So I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Like to see it a little cheaper, but also I'm not mad at this. 3 right down the middle.
There you go. My final score is a 13. No, wait.
My final score is a 13. Is yours as well?
12.5.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
So, I mean, I think this is a very solid batch. I think there are still some kinks that could be.
I mean, I can 100% say I don't think I've given any whiskey I've had a cucumber note. I mean, that's unique.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
High proof hot takes. I don't really have anything.
Nah. I'm having fun. I ain't going to get negative.
It's a nice, relaxing episode for sure. What do you have to recommend this week for Tips and Bits, segment where we let you know what we have been watching, listening to, reading, just enjoying over the past week or so that you should also maybe check out.
I got repeats.
Yeah.
I'll just hit them really quick. The Bad Batch, Star Wars animated series on Disney Plus, just had its series finale. It's done.
Oh, shoot. You know what? I do have a high proof hot take.
Oh, go for it.
I'm in your camp right now with spoilers
for
crap I have had.
Well, don't spoil me.
I'm not going to tell you. I have had X-Men 97 spoiled for me.
I didn't do that because I didn't do spoilers.
No, you didn't. But I have had X-Men 97 spoiled for me. Like, major spoilers.
That makes me mad. You wouldn't like me when I'm mad, bub.
I have also had...
If you could put...
the new Captain America movie spoiled for me, which has months before it comes out.
How?
McDonald's.
You saw toys?
No, my daughter got a toy.
They already have toys out for it?
Yes!
Okay, get out of here.
I'm not even kidding.
I love your nuggets. I love the McNuggets. Best nuggets out there. But don't do that. No, don't show me.
No. I'm not going to show you. I just want to see release date.
I didn't even think it was done.
2025?
February 4th. Valentine's Day, 2025. They've already got McDonald's toys out? Give him a moment.
Bro, come on. Major spoilers for that movie. That movie have been ruined for me because of McDonald's toys.
Damn it, McDonald's.
I'm hurting, man. I'm hurting. Anyway, that's my high proof hot take. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I almost said small batch. Bad batch.
Bad batch. Small. That's our next pick. Let's do a blend.
Ooh.
The TIMBP blend called it the bad batch.
Yeah, there we go. Nobody buys it.
Batch.
And nobody buys it.
No.
But it's our faces photoshopped onto the clones from the
Yeah.
Bad Batch.
Yeah. Series finale. It's done. I cried.
Oh man,
I didn't like bawl.
I've
but
cried a lot this week.
My
nephew was born, so I cried a lot.
Well, I cried over an animated cartoon series. No, it's just like
Is the same.
it is. It's just so good. I've really been invested in this group of clones since the Clone Wars, when they were introduced.
Yeah.
And I was so happy when they got their own series. And I have just loved every bit of the 4 seasons that they've had. And they ended it perfect. The people that deserved to get what they got what they got. They got. And then it kind of, just like any Star Wars series right now that has lovable, likable characters, probably see them again in something. That's all I'm going to say.
100%.
So good.
100%.
And as Perry mentioned before, he's already got spoiled by X-Men 97. I will continue to say.
So you're caught up, right?
Yes.
So you've gotten to episode 8.
I'm 100% caught up.
Yeah. It got me excited for what could potentially happen.
So good.
But I want to throw something over the fact that I got spoiled by it on Instagram of all places.
Well, don't spoil the people listening.
I won't.
Or watching. But yes, Bad Batch. Go watch it if you haven't. If you're catching up, you're going to be so satisfied. X-Men 97, same thing. Go watch it if you haven't. If you've not got caught up, you just keep watching.
I'm going to recommend something that it's so niche, but I have shown you parts of it that
Skibidi Toilet?
No.
Oh.
I think that's too niche.
Oh.
But at least you can kind of corroborate some of my my super niche recommendation here.
Minecraft?
The SDMP. So there's this podcast that I've been at least watching the video gameplay of it for a while. It's called Sleep Deprived. One of the main people on it, Jay Schlatt, who has been making YouTube content for a while and is a Twitch streamer as well. He and his co-hosts started a Minecraft server, the SDMP, and there are clips from all of their cohorts who have live streamed their experiences on this server, and it's just insane. It's some of the funniest stuff I have ever seen. People doing the weirdest little bits from fake AI robots to a guy who never speaks but pops in and out and trolls people for no reason at all, and it's so funny. And I got to show you this one part that happened recently with the most Looney Tunes death I have ever seen, and it's so perfect done. It's so good. I've watched it.
Is it an anvil?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I've watched it 20 times, and it has never gotten less funny to me, especially just watching all of the reactions around his death. It's so good. Anyway, SDMP Clips is the main channel where they upload every day of people from their live streams. It's just fun. It's just goofy. It's a good little, kind of waste 10 minutes out of your day. Give you something to,
Are they a bunch of jackasses?
No. Well,
They
yeah.
a bunch
Some
of
of them are. Some of them are kind of like us.
If you want to see more clownness and jackassness, Go to patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast for as little as $1 a month. You can support the show, and at $5, you get all the bonus stuff. That's where we're really clowning around. But it's also fun. Like, you get a lot of extra reviews. Like, yes, we make these little episodes and we call them funny things, and we get horny and stuff like that. But you legit get reviews and like blinds and all the stuff that you want as a bourbon content viewer. You get it all there at patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast. Like I said, go there. If you want to get some merch, bourbonshop.threadless.com. We got a ton of designs on there. If you sign up, you get a bunch of random like discount codes and all that. I don't think this glass will be on there, but
no, it will not. There's no way for me to do that.
But if you want to have a chance to get this glass, you can go to Facebook. This is My Bourbon Podcast Facebook group. We'll put it on there. You can follow us on all social media. You can follow the show at My Bourbon Pod. You can follow me at Whiskey Mutant. You can follow Perry at PRitter1792. We also have a email if you just want to just send an email. This is mybourbonshop@gmail.com. We also have a P.O. box if you want to send us stuff to review, to wear, to drink out of.
Sorry, P.O. Box 22609, Lexington, Kentucky, 40522. Links are in the description as well.
Links are in the description. We also have a segment that we're switching up a little bit. It's going to be its own little thing, probably at the end of the month, but it's a barrel rings.
It's really funny, too, that we are moving it to the end of the month, and then we're taking an entire month off of the podcast.
We'll do it, and then we'll let them build up for a month. But if you want to call us...
That's called gooning.
In the basement.
In your goon cave.
In your goon cave.
Another word that's never been said on the podcast before. It was tit, and now it's goon.
Goon and titties. Titties and goons. 859-428-8253. I'll take this one on my own because Perry
fair.
is...
Because I'm losing my mind back here.
He's gooned out. Text message, leave a voicemail. We're going to play them. We're going to read them on air. We'll do it like once a month. You can also go to YouTube if you're listening. You can watch this episode video version. You can also catch shorts and clips, all that stuff there. Perry goes live every Thursday night at 7.
It's true.
There's just all sorts of stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Yes, I know you know to do that, but maybe you don't. I'm just saying it.
Maybe it's your first time here.
That's what you're supposed to do. Share the show. Tell people about us. Come to Lexington, Kentucky, May 25th.
We'd love to see you here.
Live show. If you want to come sooner, VIP links are in the description. That's a show.
That's been it. We'll see you real soon. Until next time, I'm Perry.
I'm Whiskey Mutant Eric.
And this is My Bourbon Podcast. Look at these glasses. Aren't they cute?
Look at them.
I'm gonna give one to my nephew.
That's a waste. He can't use it.
You just spit all over the place.
A child can't use it.
You're right. Bye.
We'll sell you this one.